Hello everyone and welcome to Conquest of Elysium with a few mods. As you can see, I'm playing as the Tyranid, and there's a story behind this series. On Elysium, it's an Imperial planet, and this Imperial planet has been dealing with a Chaos cult for a little while. They called for help, but they haven't received any. For whatever reason, don't know why. So what they've done is they've rebelled. They've said, screw this, no one's coming. So they've abandoned their ways. And that's the neutral faction on this planet. So there is some Imperial Guard that are still loyal, and that's one of the player factions, or computer control player factions. And there is a traitor legion, obviously. They are the Imperial Guard that have fallen to the Chaos, and so they still have tanks and stuff, but they have some demons that they can summon into the realm that we'll have to face. And then there's us. We're just Tyranid splinter fleet that has just seen this planet and gone, ooh, that's tasty. So we're just here to eat and have a good time, you know? So, first things first, to equip our army. And it looks like we've got some good stuff next to us. So, oh yeah, also should mention I have the defense mod, as anyone who uses it can see. We have these towers and a commander. This is just because I don't want the AI to immediately get defeated, or at least get defeated early in the game, because that would be very annoying. So I'm going to send a Hive Tyrant to take this port, and the lictors to take this coal mine, because we need a lot of iron. A lot of iron. It's a little bit funky, but actually, let's slow down a little bit so you can actually see these units. A lot of gaunts will die, but I think the Hive Tyrant and the Warrior can do the work. Yeah, look at them. Absolutely crushing. And honestly, the gaunts don't matter. As far as I can tell, they don't do anything. They just die, you know, it doesn't matter how many you have. The idea of swarm is very fun, but it is not. I don't think it works in this game. Maybe we can try. We can try if we have some success. So, what's it called? So you can harvest human biomass. It works kind of like the Necromancer's Raise Dead. It even raises long deads and soulless, but they get converted into gaunts. And that was unfortunate because there was the strong presence of the dead, and we got Naffle. Okay, that's that. So basically, why I'm not eating this port, because you can just eat the port for biomass. The reason I'm not doing that is because I think I might use it for trade, which is funny. But yeah, if I need the iron, so I'm thinking of trading for the iron, because gold is easier to get than iron. We have been lucky and we've got 2 iron income here. May just be enough, but for now I'm going to use the trade, because like one of the first goals of the Tyranids is to cool the fleet, which costs 240. In devouring this port, we get 100, but then it becomes a ruined port that you can then devour again for 100. So that would give us it straight away, which is really strong. But again, I need iron desperately. Oh, we lost a lictor. That's a shame. Those little ogres are pretty strong. But no worries. continue exploring. Okay, we're down in the Southlands. It's not too bad. I think I'm going to leave the port alive for now. So the question is, do I raise animals or humans? Because it says some of the dead seem to be animals with a strong presence. So does that mean... Okay, we've still got a decent amount. Now most of them are animals, so I'll raise animals, I guess, in the next round. But we need to get our harvesters, what they call reclamation pools. We need to get those up as soon as possible. For obvious reasons, it's, you know, resources means we can create swarms. I'm gonna go for this gold deposit. I don't think I'm gonna hold on to it for very long though. Should I raise animals? Yeah, let's just get a little bit more swarm. Oh, emphasis on little. But I'm not going to spend any on buying them with biomass. I think that's a terrible idea. What happened there? Oh, I just realised. Because this Tyranid hive is it's kind of like the Scourge mechanic, where it's just devouring life force nearby. It's actually going to devour this port. So I can't leave it there. Otherwise, I assume this could be a waste. But that gaunt, basically, I think what happened is, if it's next to a hive or something that creates biomass, like if a town is nearby, it would do that mechanic where it creates ghouls. But I thought it turned it into rippers. Yeah, like this. So I don't know why there was one gaunt running around on its own. Regardless, yeah, let's just devour this port a couple times. I think that's the safest option. Right, a little bit gold income is useful. But yeah, we need more iron, and I know I lost one of my iron mines, but at the moment I'm devouring the port. Maybe I should prioritize getting the iron in. Regardless. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, this town's pretty good, but I cannot take it. So I'll go for this hamlet. Go. Man, I really hope I can get a strong swarm going. You know, I've tried to play the Tyranids a few times and had absolutely zero success. I end up just getting absolutely bodied by the AI. So hopefully I can do a better show now on this playthrough. Because it'd be pretty awkward, wouldn't it? Just like, here, look at this mod. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, we almost have enough. Almost have enough for a reclamation pool. So I'm going to get ready to plop one down. Oh, I forgot to call the fleet. Oh, that's terrible. Maybe it is those rippers that were spawned. Because I was gonna say, like, what the hell? Okay, we're gonna lose a turn either way, but I think it's probably best to call the fleet, and then we can start getting the good spawns. Like maybe we get a commander next round. Oh, gallows. Probably some biomass to harvest there. Okay, so we've got some biovores and raveners. Both, well, raveners are really fun, biovores are quite strong. At least the biovores are strong against weak units, so I'm not sure how they function in like the bigger battles, like against tanks and stuff. Definitely have to have a look at that. But yeah, I've not been in any major battles. I've just been getting stomped by small stacks of just infantry. But I know counterfixes are good against that. I think... Oh, is a reclamation pool worth it here? Because this savannah I don't think gives much, but the forests give decent. I'm just going to try it. We'll find out. How much does it give you? 14. Okay, that not bad, not bad. The highest I've seen is 15. So that's fine by me. I'm going to get a hive tyrant to uncover this, I think. I wanted to come round and then fill it in with the lictors, but yeah, it's a bit awkward. I think if we can get... I suppose we need to get hives. We need to get some hives up and running. We get the reclamation pools up. Yeah. And then we go from there basically. Just trying to get some more resources, that's it. Just more biomass income. It would be nice. There we go. I was gonna say it'd be nice if we could find some more iron, but it looks like we've got a little bit. But we need so much iron, like 75 for a new hive. Oh yeah, looks like we're not missing anything down here. There is another port. I think it'll be worth trading, which again I know is a little funky. I'm not sure how to fit it into the lore, but as a function of the game, it's very important. Very, very important. So, I think trade is going to be the biggest income of iron. I have put it on the Empire map because I think it's the most fitting. It means there's going to be the most... Like, because this is like an Imperial planet, it's supposed to be. So it's supposed to have lots of big cities and stuff. Oh, we should get rid of the snake. What the hell? I guess there's a bunch. We've been quite unlucky with the commander. I was hoping to find another commander by now. Start making an actual army. Also, fighting with a hive tyrant is pretty scary because they sit at the front. They're in the front row. Which is always pretty dubious. Okay, I think I'm going to prepare to put another reclamation pool down. Can we take this? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take this. Oh, it's just forest everywhere. Doing my best to explore, but damn. Here we have a winged Tyranid Prime. I might grab this. I don't rate the gargoyles. Although to be fair, it's winged Prime. It's a bit... I don't know, it doesn't have any ranged. A siren. Oh, it just has a bite. I thought it was gonna be pretty rough. Let's just kill it. No, you know what? I should not be an idiot. We'll pick up the biovore, because the problem is if you get not animals. If you don't have a commander, the Tyranids just wander off, which is a fun idea because like you could get a big you could get random gaunts and rippers just to wander everywhere, but it's too expensive to do that, you know. Alright, let's see. We've got Raveners, which I love. So I was thinking with a Tyranid Prime is... or the winged Tyranid Prime, because it's melee only, is to go with like Raveners and Leapers. Have them all join him. There is some gargoyles here, but they're so expensive. I don't know if they're even worth it to pair up with a flying commander, you know. I really want to just sit here for a minute, but it's going to be a few turns before I can get my oh, wicked. It's going to be a few turns before I get enough iron. Although finding that new iron is great. Yeah, I don't know. This is looking sketchy so far. We do have some iron income, but it's not very safe. Like I don't have enough units to protect it all, you know. We are finding more biovores, which is nice. I might just go with the one because I don't want to use. Oops, I don't want to use up all my biomass. I want to have a little bit in the bank. Okay, unfortunately, it's 2 more turns before we can get the next reclamation pool, unless. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to move north and get another hive up here somewhere. Possibly here, because I don't want to devour the mines. Maybe they'll go eventually anyway, but then I suppose you just continue waltzing, don't you? So I'm going to go for this coal mine and hope for the best. Because at least that means I could get a get a reclamation pool down. Yeah, that's easy. I can get a reclamation pool down next turn instead of 2 turns, which is excellent. And that means every 5 turns I can put one down. But what I might do is save up for a hive. I think, yeah, because we need 100 gold, 75 iron, which is a lot. I wonder what the capillary tower does. Maybe it's just more income. But it's one of those things where, do I save up for that? Or do I put more basic ones down? I don't know that question. I don't know the maths. You know, and these could be decapped as well. You know, the neutral can just waltz past, decap it. So you have to defend them, which is very hard in the early game because you just don't have the numbers for it. Let's kill the Chaos Cultist. I really don't think I don't know if they can beat it. I don't know, I think they could, but I'm a little afraid. You know, I'm going to try the gargoyles. Technically, I've not tried the gargoyles. Oh damn, I need another commander. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I could use this commander to hold the biovores, but I think I'm not sure I like that. It would be the more optimal play, but the thing is, it's like not part of the mod, so it's a separate mod, so it's not intended. So I think it's a little cheaty. So we'll wait for a new commander that we can have to actually station there. I want to check to see how strong this. Okay, I think we're good to take on the moose. Okay, so balls. I totally... Yeah, we were fine, but yeah, no, I forgot immediately that I had the Devours. But that's fine. I need to do some clearing anyway with this army. So I don't know where they've gone. We didn't get commander? No. We have some leapers, which I would enjoy, but not gonna have. Oh, do I kill these deer? I mean, I've got to. I have to, because they're just gonna decap me. Right, now, do I take these on? They're so strong though, the dwarves, they do so much damage. Because like it's one of those things, if I lose my lictor, that's a lot of my presence gone. But the thing is, it would be such a huge boost. Okay, I'll bring the Hive Tyrant up, maybe take them on together as a unit. Oh, got Carnifex. Definitely want to pick them up. My plan is Carnifex, Devourer, and Warriors. I think that's the plan. Yeah, keep clearing over here. I kind of want to clear them, but I won't for now. Oh, nice. Okay, we've got some stuff to devour. Don't need to watch this. I need to try the lictors in a big battle, because they hit the rearmost target with an assassination, which could kill a commander, which is nice. I've already lost that. Yeah, I need to get back. Oh, I can't make it though. That's frustrating. But we'll make up for it, because we're going to join our armies here. To be fair, this army is just a warrior and a Hive Tyrant. Those gaunts don't do anything. I want to stay. I want to stay for now until I get another commander. He needs to stay at the base. But as soon as I get commander, there we go, Tyranid Prime, exactly what we were after. So Tyranid Prime can take the Carnifex and the Devours. And I will also give him some... Yeah, I'll give him some Barb Gaunts, because they have like an AoE. It's a small burst 3. It's tiny damage, but you know, it's something. Oh balls! I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what? What has happened here? Okay, there we go. And now you have just the Gargoyles. Okay, so he can fly around. There we are. Made a bit of a mess of that, but regardless. Okay, you clear this, and now... Now we get ready to join them up. Okay, so let's join them up. I'm not going to put them in the same army. We'll just, we want to keep them separate. Wait, what popped up? Oh yeah, Devour, Carnifex. Let's get a Carnifex in this army. We want maybe Bible doing better, but nah. We want the Bibles and counterfexes. We'll send off the flyers. I could probably take that, but I don't see the value in it. It's kind of weird because Tyranids, you imagine, just gonna like swarm everything, but you're still playing Conquest of Elysium, you know. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we do take a chunk of damage, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, you're still playing Conquest of Elysium, so you still need to defend. You still need your long range stuff. Okay, another Tyranid Prime. I was just curious. You can't build. You can only build from the hives, it seems. Let's get back out. Oh, bollocks. I do that all the time. Let's get back out into the field. I suppose it's not too bad. I can just devour these. Maybe take the trade. But yeah, the plan is now I'm going to save it for another hive. Right, so far this game is going really well actually. Usually I just get knocked out very quickly. Okay, it's just I just get bodied, you know. They come in with a swarm of infantry and I don't have like anything. Yeah, he's still defending. I guess I'll just sentry him. Yeah, maybe I should get reclamation pools rather than saving up for a hive. Yeah, I don't actually know what the best choice is. Because reclamation pool, obviously, oh, our first opponent. This looks like the Imperial Guard player. Or player in inverted commas. Which is annoying, because we're going to have to do a big runaway. I'm going to run in this direction. Ooh, the capital's there. That would be good to devour. I wonder if I can actually. Does that count as devouring a city? Can we beat this? Yes, we can. Okay, we can't defeat that good, like that strong armies with that little army, but that's mainly, it's a bit of scouting. You know, it's flying, so it can get around quite easily. Okay, whoops. Right, so it shouldn't be too long before we can afford a hive. So I'm going to get into a position. Maybe here, I think will be a decent position. I haven't played the Scourge Lord, just for reference, so I don't know the mechanics that well. Why can't you move? There we go. Yeah, they can take that. Have I got trade? Yeah, I've got trade set up, so we'll take a market village and trade gold for iron. Yep. I mean, I don't know, I'm getting gold, but I don't know, it's not that important. Okay, let's see, do we want to buy anything? Could maybe get a Tyranid Prime, but I think what I'm going to do is just save up biomass. I think that may be wise. Right, let's see how this goes. Jesus, if they shoot the gargoyles, they do some damage. But it looks like the Tyranid Prime's good enough to tank weaker stuff. Oh Jesus, here they come. Here they come. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, fungus production. I don't think anyone uses that. Okay, the problem with this is if they come east, yeah, that's my iron income. So that's gonna suck massively. Look at this. Fortunately, well, these Acadian Stock Troopers aren't too bad. Yeah, they got autocannons as well. Autocannons are pretty decent. And then they've got a second army here that I can't see. You're in a bit of a rough position. But one thing I would like to try out is lictor ambushes, because it puts the opponent in a line. So lictors would just, they sat right next to him, and yeah, I think that would take out a huge chunk of the opponent. But then again, it requires them to not be able to detect. That's a big ask. Okay, we can almost. Where have we lost? We've lost a. There. Yeah, so it's just, I think it's just too risky. Let's see, what have we got? I guess I could get some barb gaunts. Not actually sure how effective they are, to be fair. See if we can kill the death fungus. Alright, this army we can take out, but with this army nearby, it's not worth it. So we'll just keep exploring. Let's see what we can find. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to leave this episode there. Tell me what you think. Do you want to see more of this series? Is it fun? Like, I have no idea if there's any audience for this, but you know, I enjoy it, so I'm just going to sort of throw it out there. See if anyone wants to see this. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.